Hello. Thank you so much for your question. I'm going to have to read it. Let me see. How can I feel less lonely in a strangely connected yet disconnected world? First of all, I want you to take a deep breath in and feel the air enter your lungs and your stomach, your belly, your head. Just fill it up. Just fill it. And I want you to hold that air inside you, and I want you to just feel that air inside you. Breathe it out with a sigh. And you can do that 3 more times. And why I want you to do this or ask you to do this is because when you bring air into your body, that is the purest love you could ever get. It is the purest love you could ever get besides water. And I don't really believe that's just my opinion. Air provides you life. And it's something to be so powerfully grateful for, right? It's so powerful to be grateful for air. Filling your lungs, revitalizing your cells, oxygenating the body. Like it's incredible. And that's this love. That's this love that is around us, that's in us. And it's around everyone else and in them. And so is water. This little molecule that provides so much life and so much love. And it's in you because you're primarily made of water. It's in the air, it's in the water, it's everywhere. Except when there's horrible droughts. And it's in everybody else. So that unifies us. And because we have the mental capacity to overanalyze everything and to think, we forget that we are this connected body. We forget that at the fundamental level, the source of all creation, whether you believe in God or the stars or whatever it was, we are all made up of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. We're made up of the same elements. So yes, strangely connected, we're strangely connected. I'm connected to you right now because I'm giving you a video. I know nothing about you. I'm connected to my fans and I know nothing about them. I'm connected to people that I admire and they'll talk to me, but I know nothing about them. And I feel like one time the Backstreet Boys wrote back to me in a tweet and I freaked out and I was like, oh my God. I mean, not a crazy freak out, but I was like, they wrote back to me. Like I was obsessed with them when I was a kid. But that doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't mean anything because we're all behind these screens. We're behind our thumbs. It just feels like we're there. We get to see your story, we get to see your journey, but then we're not there. So we're observing how others live, admiring them, being jealous, hateful, whatever, and we're connected that way. I mean, I can see what you're doing in Dubai, I can see what you're doing in Africa, I can see what you're doing in Peru. Like, I have friends in Peru. Like, hey, how's Peru? What are you doing? I have friends in India. Hey, what are you doing? How's it going? But we're not connected, are we? Because there's a lot that's going on that's separating us because of judgment. There's so much judgment that's going on. There's so much hate that's going on. And there's so much information because we are master mimickers. If you see it, you'll see it and you'll know what I mean. As children, and especially if you spend time with children, because I've taught kids for a long time. I'm a gymnastics coach and a nanny, so I've been around kids for a very long time. And when I'm around these kids, they mimic you. So when you are doing something, like let's say I'm teaching somebody something, I could be like, oh my God, really animated and clapping and it's great. And the kids will clap and they'll be animated with me. And then they don't know what I'm talking about unless I show them. So then I'll show them a pullover on the bar. I'll show them a cartwheel. I'll show them a forward roll. And then I'll tell them how to do it. And they're watching me show them so then they can create that. And they're also doing this and they're also excited. And that's what they do because that's what they're mimicking. So when we have family members that are negative entities, that are like succubuses of sort, that are really racist, that are really judgmental, we see that as kids and we grow up to be that, or we fight that and we go down a different path, but we're still creating this contrast because we're fighting what we feel like isn't right. So there is so much separation because if you're in America, I don't really know how this is in other countries. I know Peru is not the same. I know Mexico's a little different. But I do know that in America we are very individualized. And from my studies, I understand that like Japanese culture, people are very connected, closer. I know the Hispanic cultures are very close. It is a we identity. It's like Ubuntu in Africa. Like I am who I am because of who we are. But in America, from my experience, it's who are you individually, and that's how it's always been, and that's how you can always see different classes of people. Those who do mohawks, those who wear black eyes, like eyeliners, those who like are preppy, those who do sports. Like it's just like this little clique of everything. And it's me all the time because that's what we're fed. We're fed that on TV. We're fed that in our sitcoms. We're fed that in mass marketing to satisfy ourselves. And I think that's also keeping us distant. And now that we have this technology, a lot of us have, and now with the quarantine and the fear of the virus, a lot of us are definitely even more separated. And there's more hate. And there's more like what the news is talking about is like, oh, this person's bad, or the police are bad, or black people are bad, or white people are bad, or, you know, the KKK is amazing, like, the Hong Kong police suck, or the Hong Kong police are amazing. It's just like there's so much conflict going on. And one person will say something that could be persuasive enough to another individual that goes, oh, and it could not be the right thing at that right moment, the right vibration that's going to bring us all back together because we are so disconnected. Even I'm guilty of that. I'll be in my car and be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, everyone, cut me off, fuck you. And then I realize that I'm then pushing that same energy off onto everybody else. And I'm finding that I get really jealous of people. I'm like, oh, they went on a hike and I didn't. Oh, they went there and I didn't. Oh, she did this and I didn't. Oh, she's pretty and I'm not. Like, I don't know why I have that belief. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. So I have to take a step back, a higher perspective, and change that way of thinking so I can change the vibration around us so that we can come back together in a cohesive way because we are so separated. But if I keep saying, hey, we're so separated, we got to come back together, bro, we're all going to think, oh my God, we're separated. We're separated. He will not divide us. Shia LaBeouf said he won't divide us, but we're divided. It's kind of like we kind of got to get out of the label of things and move towards this feeling of oneness. And how do we do that? Go back to the breath. Go back to that breath and feel it in your body and feel that you are present and you are here and you are now in this moment now. And when you feel that your vibration is one of wholeness, your loneliness will end because because the universe is like a mirror. It does bring you like a law of attraction. It does work. It's worked for me in negative ways and positive ways. It has worked for me. Whatever you push out, you attract. So if we start to push out this positive energy, and not even push, like we don't want to force it, but we're just being this positive energy, it comes to us. So I don't know what you necessarily mean, if you're generalizing the word lonely, or if you feel lonely because you're not in a relationship, or what that means to you. But what I can say is that when you focus on this abundance that you are, you won't be as lonely. The right things will come to you. The right people will come to you. Your vibe attracts your tribe kind of thing. You start to embody this different way of living. You change some things and other things come to you. So, I mean, you can engage with me. You can engage with other people. And it's up to your interpretation and your belief and your description of what it can mean to you. So again, if we're saying like, oh my God, we're so separated, oh my God, there's so much hate, maybe we're pushing that back out. And the only reason I say this is because the things that have happened to me that have made me realize this is I was driving down the road. I'll give you a couple examples. I was driving down the road, I saw someone with a flat tire, and I said, glad that's not me. And then I was like, what if that was me? I don't want a flat tire. God, if I had a flat tire. The next day, guess what? I had a blowout on the freeway and I had a flat tire. Whether that was like, hey, Courtney, just a warning, your tire's going to be flat, like I was a psychic. Or it was like, I let it come on to me. And then two movies I was in, I lost. I was so excited. For once, I was going to go to Canada and film in Alberta. I was like, oh my God, this is my time. I manifested this. I wanted to go to Alberta so bad, and I'm doing a movie. This is so great. Oh God, what if something happens? Something's going to happen. I'm going to get fired. I know I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. And I had this belief that I was going to get fired from the film. I just believed it and believed it and believed it. Then I got injured, and I had to get surgery on my knee, and I got fired. did I manifest that? Was it a psychic thing? I don't know. But in my mind, I'm thinking because we co-create this universe with it's so mental. It really is. And because we're all thinking negatively all the time, which I don't want you to think now that we're all thinking negatively all the time, because then we're going to manifest that. But if we think negatively all the time, we are in this state of vibration that's projecting. And if we're all fundamentally connected, we're projecting this negativity. We're all on the same hamster wheel over and over again, just wheeling the fuck around, going, it's a negative world, it's a negative world, we're all gonna die, fuck this place. Like, that's what we see. That's what we see. So why not let's pretend even, let's imagine a better place. Even ayahuasca told me that, imagine a better place. And when we start to do that, you know, maybe we can have an effect on something. Just maybe. You know, I was so excited. You know, I wasn't even excited. I was in a state of being where I was like, oh, I hate my job, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to embody this. So I started thinking, I'm happy for the breath in my lungs. Like, okay, that's where you start. You start with the gratitude in your lungs because it's keeping you alive. I can feel it. I'm happy with this breath in my lungs. It feels great. I actually do like my job. I am grateful I have a job. Not everyone has a job. I'm really grateful I have a job. And then I started to feel gratitude. Literally, my manager calls and says, you booked a big movie. And I was like, oh my God, I finally booked a big movie with good cast, good pay. For once in my life, I was so excited. And I was like, hold this vibration. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. And I started thinking negatively. I stopped rehearsing. I stopped looking at my script. It's like, something bad's going to happen. I just know it. I don't even want to do this. And the movie got shut down. Did I manifest it? Well, I'm pretty fucking powerful if I did. Or am I psychic? Again, I don't know. But let's just say we do know that if we think negatively, we will perpetuate negativity. If we think that we're separate, we're going to perpetuate the separateness. If we think that we're lonely, we're going to continue to be lonely. So what we have to do is we have to concentrate and use our imagination, use our gratitude, use these states of being, act as if everything is better, everything is different. We don't want to say, oh, things will get better. I won't be lonely anymore. He will come back to me. She really loves me. No, you gotta act as if. And you can't be like, he loves me. I'm in love with him. It doesn't work either. But if you act as if you are grateful where you need to be right fucking now, I am a grateful individual, I am abundant, I am perfect, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am, followed by a positive thing. I am connected to this world, I'm connected to you, you are beautiful. We change the vibration and become a better society. And I know that I'm guilty of it because I'm super hateful all the time about myself. I hate so many things about myself. And it's really difficult and it hurts and it's traumatizing. But then I say, hey, if I can focus on bettering myself and loving myself, which ayahuasca also taught me to do, and after that I was like at high for 2 years and I like no pain, no sickness, nothing. It was amazing because I knew that I was in a state of vibration that was betterful and powerful. And so when you're in that state of this powerful vibration, you will affect everything around you. You will be happier. You are happier. You are not lonely. I am abundant. I am grateful. And things will change for you. So I hope this helped you. It was a great question. It was a beautiful question. Start with yourself. Start with positive thinking. Again, force doesn't help. But being positive and being abundant and recognizing the breath in your body will be the catalyst to positive life. So much love to you. It was a great question. Thank you so much. I had fun answering it. Love to you.